أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My dear brothers and sisters here, how are you all? And you make use of the chat box, inshallah. Let's keep it an interactive session. How are you all? Hope and pray that you all are well and good. Bismillah ta'ala. Alhamdulillah, barakallahu fiki. So, dear sisters and brothers, we are heading on towards the completion of this course, right? We are just 2 days away from the takmeel session. Subhanallah, we have learned so many things by in these last 11 days, last 10 days, right? Subhanallah. Did you all utilize these holiday for to the best, dear sisters and brothers? Did you all at least go, whoever has missed the homeworks? I wanted you all to just go through each and every topics that we had discussed and complete the homeworks that were left out as well. And the recordings that you did not listen to, I wanted you all to cover it up. Okay. So inshallah ta'ala, before going into the takmeel session, takmeel of this course on the day 13th, I want you all to be ready with all of the course lectures listened and worked on, inshallah ta'ala. So I want you all to get most out of this course, inshallah ta'ala. So alhamdulillah, by now you all might have, alhamdulillah, I expect you all that you all might have submitted all of the homeworks by now, alhamdulillah. At least 10 homeworks we had given in past classes, and almost most students have submitted. And those who have not submitted, I request you all to submit it. Take your time and submit it before we end this course, inshallah ta'ala. So, dear sisters and brothers, alhamdulillah, heading on to the day 11th of this course, day 11th of this Canva Mastery Course, the Design Like a Pro course. Alhamdulillah, by now you all have learned to design like a pro. Alhamdulillah. So, the skill needs practice, dear sisters and brothers. I want you all to practice all along. And also, after the course completion, I want you to practice and take projects from the clients, take projects from near and dear ones, take projects from your locality, take projects from your what we say, from your loved ones in your friendship circle, from your neighborhood or somewhere. Just take the projects and just start doing it. Only when you start doing the projects for the clients, only then you can get that confidence, inshallah ta'ala. So, dear sisters and brothers, begin with that, inshallah ta'ala, once you are through this course. Okay, so before we head on to this session, the day 11th of this course, I want you all to rectify your intentions before we begin with, so that Allah puts barakah in our time, in our every click that we are making here, and the skill that we are learning. May Allah educate us with this skill so that it will be helpful for us in this dunya as well as akhirah. Ameen. Ameen. You know, this skill is very excellent one, dear sisters and brothers. You can use this ability, use this skill for the sake of Allah, subhanallah. You can use it in His way. Come on, see your screens, watch your screens, look at your screens. You have so much of Islamic content, so much of content that is non-Islamic also. We and I and you are the editors that are Islamic video editors, or the photo editors, or the graphic designers, right? Yeah, we are actually the real gems of the gems in this world, right, dear sisters and brothers? Our if Ustad Ifat Makbul from Nurul Quran used to say that you are not just the editors, dear sisters. We used to volunteer. I am the volunteer for Nurul Quran. They should tell me, you are not just the editor, you are not just the video editor, Sumaya. You are the Islamic video editors. You are the real gems, actually, right? Subhanallah. So we are not just creating the content. We are creating for the sake of Allah. We are creating the content by keeping in mind that we are doing it for the deen of Allah as well, right? Subhanallah. So I want you all to earn rewards while you are learning through this course, and also earn rewards while you are practicing the skill, inshallah ta'ala. So make a niyyah that you're going to educate yourself with the skill, you're going to pursue a career with the skill, to earn rizq halal, to use your skill or the talent for the sake of Allah, inshallah. So, dear sisters and brothers, let's all begin with the name of Allah and start with His name, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And let's seek help from Almighty Allah with the du'as, and let's continue on to this journey of being more productive with our smartphones, inshallah ta'ala. So, heading on to the quick lesson recap, can you all just give me a quick lesson recap, whatever we had dealt in the day 10th of this course, dear sisters and brothers? Come on, type in Bismillah. Let's all see. What did we learn? We learned how to create the business sale flyers. Yes, the poster making, the product photography, the banner making, right? So see here, we learned so many beautiful flyers, how to make so many beautiful flyers. This one was also very beautiful. There's one's, dear sisters and brothers. Just look at it. You can just put in all your creativity in your pictures. Then this one, right? How did we develop this photo? It was just this. It was just this one, right, dear sisters and brothers? It was just this perfume bottle. It was just with a PNG, and this was all generated by the AI. Subhanallah, we have learned this artificial intelligence skill, how to generate a product photography. Yes, product photography from the simple product photo, right? Subhanallah, by just giving the good prompts, right? And what about this one, dear sisters and brothers? We gave a reflection to this, right? Easy peasy reflection that was mentioned over there. And then we have something called as we created some of the sales flyers, some of the banners as well. We created it for a banner kind of thing. I also told you how to choose the dimensions, right, dear sisters and brothers? Alhamdulillah, all of it was dealt in previous session. Alhamdulillah, barakallahu fiki, dear sisters and brothers. So this was all about the previous sessions. So now heading on to the day number. Okay, I think there is a glitch in the annotation. Can you all just be waiting for me for just 2 to 3 minutes, because the annotate button has just disappeared from the screen. You just have to give me a minute, inshallah. Okay. Okay, alhamdulillah. Am I audible? Yes, there was a glitch actually. Actually, there is a error from the Zoom. Sometimes what happens is it actually takes away the annotation as well as the screen sharing. So it actually forms a glitch, and then you are not able to share anything or do anything on the screen. So I'm audible to you all, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, type in, please. Yes, all fine. Alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah khairan kaseera for bearing. Alhamdulillah. So moving ahead, this was the homework that was submitted. Alhamdulillah, you all have submitted excellently. And today's session is very excellent, yes, sisters and brothers. Today we are going to learn so many things, inshallah ta'ala. So be ready to take most out of today, inshallah. So today we are going to learn how to create the event flyers, inshallah. You're going to have any upcoming event in your locality, in your family or friends or something like that. Inshallah, we are going to create an event flyers today. Inshallah, we're going to see how to create the ceremony banners also. We are going to see how to create the wedding invitations, inshallah, dear sisters and brothers. These are the part of our lives, right? Weddings, the engagements, or something like that. Something in our families and our close relatives. We have one or the two weddings coming up, right? So, dear sisters and brothers, we are inshallah we'll try to create one or two wedding invitation cards, inshallah. And this is the most prominent, dear sisters and brothers. This is a new skill that is added on. Recently, I just made one design, so I thought I could share this with you as well. So, how to design the t-shirts, how to design the t-shirt for the t-shirts as well. You have so many things that you all can serve with this Canva, dear sisters and brothers, inshallah ta'ala. You will also learn how to design the book covers, inshallah. Even the designing of the book cover is a good gig that you can just upload on the Fiverr application or whichever applications that are there on the online for the freelancing, inshallah ta'ala. And also, dear sisters and brothers, you can just create your own magazines, your own infographics, and more with this Canva, inshallah ta'ala. I'll just give you some idea about each and everything. And this website designing, I'll show you how to design, inshallah. Even you can launch the website with this, dear sisters and brothers. Do you know this? Inshallah, I'll just show you, and also there will be the payment options as well. I'll show you the how to design the free website as well as the with the paying websites as well. Inshallah, ta'ala, just inshallah, just bear with me. Inshallah, I just want you all to be very attentive, and you have to concentrate throughout this session till the end of the session, inshallah. I want you all to do it all along with me, inshallah. Be ready with the two devices, one device to listen to the class, second device for the live practice, inshallah. You must have two separate devices, and inshallah I want you all to practice live in the session, inshallah. Jazakumullahu khairan, inshallah. Let's all begin with this course. Let's all begin with this day 11th of this course, inshallah. I want you all to practice along with me, and I'll just start with the screen sharing, inshallah. Just let's move ahead. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Okay, dear sisters. So, heading on to the okay. The design that we're going to make is about the events. Okay, if you want, you can just find all of the event flyers or something like that in the templates itself. But what basically what do? We actually do not move through the templates, right? We actually want to create the steps by our own selves, inshallah. So what we'll take anything. If you want to take an invitation, we can take the invitation card or whichever you want. You can just create a design, and you can just select the invitation here. See here in the create design, there is an invitation portrait. If you want, you can just select that invitation portrait. Even you can make invitation cards with this. The cards that the people send in to their relatives and or the close relatives as such, right? Even the invitation cards you can make with this, dear sisters and brothers. Fine. You can also get it printed all through this as well. Okay. Subhanallah, you have so many different what we say aspects of this using this Canva applications that too you have in hand the pro application, dear sisters and brothers, right? Subhanallah, you all can make use of it very efficiently, very excellently, inshallah. Let's just move to the elements. How do we begin with? We begin with a beautiful wallpaper behind, right? So whatever designs we're going to start, let's all begin. Bismillah ar-Rahman rahim. The first design that I just thought of preparing is let it be Eid Mubarak flyer, Ramadan Mubarak flyer, or something like that. Okay, because any event which is the biggest event that we feel like it would be the holiday, the Islamic what we say the festival events, right? So subhanallah, let me just write Eid or something like that here. Eid. We can create a beautiful Eid Mubarak flyer. Eid Mubarak has already appeared here. We'll just keep it here. Now we just need what we say the background. That's all. What we need Islamic background. So what we'll do, we'll just see if we have beautiful backgrounds here. We can just keep this up. Eid Mubarak, Ramadan Mubarak, whichever you want. In whatever way you want, dear sisters and brothers. Keep it as such, inshallah. You will love doing this. Okay, subhanallah. So we'll just place this here. Now what we can do is we can just add on to this a few of the we can just fill it up, and also we will add some of the things here and there. That's all. If we want, we'll just add this here, or if it's not fine, we will just add 2 to 3 lanterns like that, or we'll just add the moon thing here in this way, or if you want, you'll add it here. It's all up to you, dear sisters and brothers, how you want to take things. And if you want to crop this photo up, and if you want to put it at the center or below, you can just double click on the screen and you can just put it below. And this way you can place it or whatever, dear sisters and brothers. It's all up to you. It's all yours. The screen is yours for you to create. Fine. Just create it excellently, wonderfully, inshallah ta'ala. If you want to add this here, you can just add it at the base. Let me just move it a bit downwards and see what feels excellent for you. You can just grab that. Now let me just give a golden feeling because we have a golden thing here. Let me just put this mesh here in this way. Okay. Now what we'll be doing, I will just reduce this transparency. Okay, if you want, we'll just add on this one. the masages at the bottom. Okay, it's the purpose is just filling up this one. Okay, filling up this one very excellently. That's all. So let me just move this behind layer, center back, and see here we are doing it very excellently. Or if you want to add on something else, you can add it in this banner or the label that we have here. Okay, if you want to move this away from this part, you can just keep it here. Here, if you want to write, may this Eid bring this one a wonderful joy or something like that. If you want to write it here, you can just write it. It's all graphical. This is how you just create the holidays, events, or any flyers, and you just have to add on the what we say the happiness there. Okay, there should be very much excitement in each and every what we say. You have to put some extra efforts to create it very excellent. Inshallah, taala. That would be our what we say. That would be our main preference for this. Fine. So come on, this would be the first flyer. This is just the first flyer that we created. I think this is sufficient for us because we have to see so many flyers in today's session. Okay, so moving ahead, if you want whatever you want, you can put in, dear sisters and brothers, and you can just make a beautiful content. Fine, you just have put this much, and if you want to put some extra things, extra things, just feel free to add. But remember, you have to match with the content. Fine, not just add it like here and there, and matching content here and there. Add it with much perfection, inshallah ta'ala. So come on, moving ahead. If you want to give it some glows, you can just write glow there. You have so many things in the elements, dear sisters, that are unserved. I already told you there are millions of, take it from me, there are millions of elements that are present, dear sisters and brothers. Fine. You can just, you can all make use of that. Fine. Make use of the stuffs, inshallah, and create a beautiful flyer. Fine. So instead of this, can I add something like glow? Glow is done. You can add stars also. There are stars, there are moons. There are so many assets on the Kind Master that are provided for free for you, dear sisters and brothers, for the pro users. Once you have the pro Canva software, usually the people do not go for the graphic designing because they do not have the pro software in hand. You have it in hand now. You can just get in the clients and you can just start working for the clients. The pro users the people purchase the pro softwares to start working for the clients. Okay, so alhamdulillah, you have pro software in the hand from now on. You can just start working on it. Okay, start working with the clients as well, inshallah. So this is how we just created, and if we want, we can add whatever we want, in whatever ways we want. If you want it in the form of a graphics, you can add it. If you want it in the form of this and some other things, you can add it. It's all up to you, dear sisters and brothers. Fine. Okay, this is just a simple thing that we just created. Okay, let me add another page. Okay, we are going to head on. We're going to make another one. Okay, if you want it in the graphical format like this, animated format like this, if you want, you can just add it on. See, you can even add it in this way, and you can just give it a GIF look. Or if it's not in this way, you can just give it a look for the what we say. Just if you want to just take it as a photo, you can just download it as a photo. You can delete it and download it as a photo. And if you want it as a GIF, you download it as a video. Okay. So each and every flyer, dear sisters and brothers, hope you all know how to create that into the video, right? Every flyer that you have created previously, dear sisters and brothers, I want it all in the video format because in the last session, you will all be asked to send all of the flyers in the format of a video. Okay, because you all can easily convert every flyer into the format of the video by just clicking on the animate button and clicking on any animation that you want. Okay, any animation that you want, and you can just play it out and see how beautiful it looks. You can animate it in any way that you want. Fine. This entire card, this one, if you want to animate it, you can just animate it in whichever way you want. Fine. Okay. So the next page, let me just move ahead to, we are going to see about another thing that is event flyers. Let's see what event can we put up. Okay, can we just put up some grand opening of any store or something like that? Okay, let's just start with that. So any of the backgrounds we'll just see, we will just go and search for the background. Okay, background, move ahead. Okay. Now, whichever background you select for your sisters and brothers, you have to match the content accordingly. So, second background is selected or green background, whichever you want. When this doesn't seem good for me, let's see what feels good. Okay, even you can create the side things. Okay, these are called as blobs. These are called as blobs. Okay, I'll show you how to create this. Right, there's something that is in this way. the artwork. I'll show you with this page. Fine. So what I'll do, I'll set this image as background. Now I'll go to the graphics here, and I'll write blobs. BLOBS. Okay, blobs. Write it up, dear sisters and brothers. See here. These are called the blobs. They are something like irregular shapes. Okay, you can add on. Okay, you can create and put it on the Canva like this. Simple one white page you can take. You can put this all the blobs and make it as a this one and put it what we say, make it was one single background and put it here and there. Fine. These are called the blobs and you can put it here and there. Fine. So for example, you can place it something like this here. See, even this background has blobs in it. Fine. See here, we can just make use of whatever you want. This one, I'll put it here. These are called as blobs. Okay, let me put this blob here, or whichever way you want. Fine, you can just tilt it up. Okay, you can use it. I just recreated the thing that was shown there. Probably you do not know the name of the thing, so I'm just telling you all how you can utilize each and everything to create your own backgrounds. Fine. There will be so many blobs. Okay. Even the brush strokes are there. Like, go and just select brush strokes and see, dear sisters and brothers, how beautiful the brush strokes you will have. Okay. So what more? You can even put this up. But the colors are matching here. Colors are not that excellent. So what we'll do, we'll just match it after we are done with this. Fine. Colors are not good. After we are done, we'll just match it. Okay. Probably you have seen such designs in which so many blobs are used. Okay. Let it be in this. This much is enough, I guess. Okay. This is just to show you how they create the backgrounds. The background that we just previously saw using the blob. Okay. This is just simple blob that we have created. Okay. Can we just change it with the design styles and color combinations, or what we say, color palettes? Okay. You have to do it with the color palette. Okay. Let's make it same a bit. Awesome. So all brown. Okay. This would be okay to go with, I guess. Grayish. All blackish, grayish, that way, whichever you want. Okay, I'm just showing you how to create the backgrounds. Okay, backgrounds are the base of our graphic designing, right? Backgrounds and also the images that we take, and also the writing, texting. That three things, right? Typography, the backgrounds, the images, the graphics that you're going to add, all of it should be excellently matching with the content. Okay, now there's nothing, you just have to add on the font sets. Whichever font sets that you find it excellent to go with, go for it. Okay, let me check what I can go for. We'll just add this font set. We'll just write. Okay, what is an event? I said an opening of any store or something like that. Grand opening. Opening. Grand opening. Let it be in the next line itself, or else it will be missed. Okay, if I want, you can just reduce its line spacing. By now, probably you all have understood where to see for the line spacing, where you have to see for each and everything, right? Okay, there would be the center alignment, there will be side alignment, and much more. Just select each and everything and see how would you go for each and everything. Fine. Grand opening. For this one, let me just give it a different font. Let's see what we can apply. We need a good font. For no, I think Glycer condenser is also good. This is good. Okay. So let me just put grand opening of what, offshore of what we say. If it's outlet, any outlet, we can just mention of a supermarket or whatever. You can just put, or a mall or something like that. Whatever, supermarket. Let me just put a supermarket or something like that. You can just put it up there, okay? And then you can just put the venue. Venue, where is it? Okay, let me just put grand opening. Usually they keep it on the store itself, right? And on the store, where is that store available? You can just add on the venue. Okay, the event flyers doesn't need much things. They just need the venue, date, and what for the instructions. That's all. And then for the body, let me just write venue, which should be added on, and then we just have to mention the date also, right? Date, or you can just write, what is this? May, next one. May 5th, 2024. Okay, we can just write it as such. Okay, you have so many various things, dear sisters and brothers, that you have not served probably. I want you all to just go through the text options now and serve through each and everything. So go to the effects and see how many are there. Go to the backgrounds. You can just put the backgrounds, round backgrounds or whatever. If you want to spread this background color and color of the background, you can change to brown. Something in the image is gray or the dark gray or something like this one, or even the yellowish. Okay, I think this would be okay, but I want to reduce its coloring further. You can just do it at this. May 5th, 2024. Grand opening of what? Or something. Okay, this much. Then you have to write like you are invited for this, right? So let me just write. You're you're invited for. You just have to even write the logo there. You are invited for. Invited for. And then there's a comma there. Fine. We'll just put it somewhere here. Make sure that you're going to present it exactly at the center, right? You're invited for grand opening of what you have to mention of our store at what, on which this one, and what venue that you have to mention there. That's all. It's done. And if you want, you can just mention the contact details or the websites that you have. That's all. You are done with one such invitation card. That's all. This is just one invitation card. Invitation cards are usually darker colored, right? So I just actually matched it according to the blobs that I had taken. So I want it to be a very dark palette. Okay, something like this would look good. Okay, this would look good. The grand opening is actually color has changed. So let me make it more darker. And now this is fine. Okay, it's totally up to you, dear sisters and brothers, how you want to take things, inshallah. Okay, this is just one card that we have made. You can make more such, inshallah. So next thing. Okay, now any party invitations. Okay, party invitations or something like that. So what we'll do, if they are party, if you want to ways or something like that, we can just put these things, dear sisters and brothers. If you're not sure about the colors, you can just put the colors that are here. Okay, dear sisters and brothers, do not worry about the colors. If you are not getting which colors to put, you just have to put the colors that are here. That's all. Okay, let me change and see if this is fine. Let's keep this one. Some simple. Okay, let me keep this one. Fine. Now what I'll do, I'll just have to add a font combination also along with this. So let me just move the font set and see. Okay, let me just add this one only. Okay. Now for the fonts, let me just change its color to all like this and change all. So now we can write it for iftar party. Whichever, dear sisters and brothers, whatever the get together you are going to have at your home place, at anywhere, wherever you want to write, or the office party. Instead of iftar, you can just write office party. Okay, office party. Okay, you're invited for the office party, or please join our office party, something like that. Because you'll be the colleagues that are there, right? So please join our office party. Even if you're going to give it to the head of the institute or head of the office, your HR or something like that, you can just make use of those steps. So let it be you have to, the choosing of the font is very important. Some of the fonts you should keep it with the handwriting. Some of the fonts you have to make it bolder. Some of the fonts you have to choose very, very wisely, dear sisters and brothers, because this is totally graphically designed content. You're designing the graphics by your own, so you have to choose it very wisely. Okay? So now, please join our office party, and then what we'll write. If you want, you can just write your company name here, company logo here. So what I'll do, I'll just write the site. I think it was an uploads. We'll just go to the uploads and see. I just write label. Okay, we can just put it over somewhere here. The logos of the, even for the previous one, if you want, it was some. Okay, this was the opening of this one. We need the logo of the store. That's all. Yeah, if it's the office or if it's something, you have to put the office logo there. Please join our office party, and then you need to have a venue, good venue there, venue written there. and also the phone numbers written there, and also the same thing, the date and the day should be mentioned there. If you want to put it inside the labels, or what we say, move ahead to the elements and type in the labels or the borders. Just type in the labels, label, right, and see how many labels you will get in this way. You can just take whichever label you want, dear sisters and brothers. For example, this label you want to put, you can put this label. But if you want to change the colors, you don't access this. So this one also is better because it would match actually with the content. So we just can put our own, what we say, text inside this. That's all. So when is that event? You can put it inside this. Please join our office party. When is that event? And what time also? Because time is also necessary, right? To write in. Let me just put in text box and then I'll write when is this 15th March, April, May 2024. Okay, we'll just put it here, and then what is the day, what is the timing? You can just write 4 p.m. 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., something like that. Okay, in this way you can just write it, right? So this is this, if doesn't matches, you can just write it in the commas. If just not fine in the, what we say, two lines, you can just write it as a single liner. 15th May, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Okay, that's just the way it looks for me. You can just write it. Next thing, you can just write the menu here somewhere. Venue here, okay? Venue, the place where it is held, and also the contact information of who is taking care of this party, or who is it about or to get any information you can get. Now you just have to fill this page with the graphics. I mean the graphics. Yes, I already told you, do not leave the place here and there like what we say freehand. You have to fill it. You have to fill it. So what we'll do, we'll see. We'll just write the, because it's a party. You'll just write party and see what we'll have. Okay, we'll just say the party things because we will be having so many graphics related to the party. So what we'll do, we'll just grab one or two. Okay, we'll write this. We'll take this one. It will actually match with one here. We'll place. I'll just, okay, we can just duplicate that only and place the same thing here on this side. Okay, then these two are done. Now what we'll do, we can just add on whatever we want, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, let me see. Okay, this thing. If I want to add this, let me add this somewhere here. Let me just duplicate that. Let me add it here. Okay, see here, it's just done. Okay, it looks superb, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, make use of each and every steps that are here, and just make a beautiful, beautiful this one. Okay, for now I have this one in access. We'll just put this here if you want. It is just an example of the creation. Okay, we can just put this here, and what we'll do, if you want, we can just put this behind this. Okay, something like this. The office party is done. See how beautiful it looks. What is a good graphic design? It is nothing but it is a combination of good typography and one thing, another thing, the images, the background, and also the color palettes, dear sisters and brothers. Color palette should be matching, right? So subhanallah, we just created one beautiful flyer. Moving ahead, we have done at least three. We have created at least three flyers, right? Subhanallah. So the fourth flyer. Okay, what is the thing that I wanted to do? This is the next thing. Okay, the next thing what we can do together is, okay, we'll just create a wedding invitation. To make a wedding invitation, we just need a beautiful wedding. I mean the background. We can just write wedding invitation background because wedding invitation backgrounds are totally very aesthetic, very cool and calm. Something like this. The photos, you see here the photos. This you can take this one, and you can, what you can do is you can just invert it up and place it like this. Correct? Okay, we'll just place it like this, and what we'll do, if with the Magic Studio, we'll see if the Magic Expand works here, because we want it all in this way, or we can just make use of the color palette and do it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, what does it say? It says that it cannot magically expand this. You have selected can't be expanded. Okay, because it is flipped over, so you cannot expand it. So what we'll do, we'll delete it up. We'll see some other photos that are good to go with the wedding invitations. I will just write invitation there instead of wedding. Invitation. Because we need a good, what we say, yes, yeah. With the photos, we need a good photos to write or write something on, right? So this one as well. We have the floral background. Okay, instead of this, you can just write it as floral backgrounds. Okay, floral backgrounds. Or if you want, you can just write it as this one. Have you all seen nowadays how people make their own wedding invitation cards and something like that? Yes, usually design it in this way, right? Yes, sisters and brothers. They usually make it soft copy of the invitation cards. Okay, graphically designed invitation cards, soft copies, and they post it here and there on the WhatsApp and more. So you can take whichever invitation cards you want and just create a beautiful stuff. You can create the videos out of it, right? How did I tell you to create the videos? You just have to animate it, and for 1 to 2 to 3 seconds, you just have to move it on, and you just have to duplicate the pages, 2 to 3 pages. You have to do it together and merge it up and make one beautiful invitation card. That's all. Okay. Now we'll decide what to select as an invitation card. We'll see if a long wedding invitation is fine to go with. Okay, let me just select this one only. Okay, this is so not so classy. Okay, the first one is fine. Let me just replace it as a background. Delete other things. Okay, this one is replaced in the background. Now, if we want to add anything to this, we cannot add because it's already added up, right? So what we'll do, we'll just create a simple page and then we'll add up the florals or something like that. So what we'll see, floral background, floral background, floral background. Okay, so we'll see if we have something like this plain background, and then we'll add the floral content to that. Okay, this one. Okay, what I'll do, I'll just change it over like this, turn it over like this. I'll make it till here. Done. Now I can add any number of floral items from the graphics. Okay, move to the graphics and add the florals. See here, you have beautiful combinations of florals. Now we can make it only pinkish. Probably this is also purplish. I think it doesn't suits in this one, so I'll delete it up. We'll move ahead with the floral things, whatever we want. Okay, just a moment, inshallah. Yeah, the pinkish things. If you want this one to write the dates or who it's who or something like that, that will be very excellent approach. Okay. Muhammad, dear sisters and brothers, see here. This one can match your background. Okay, I'll just place this over here. I'll just, if you want, I'll just reduce it. Okay. Okay. You know, magic recommendations was very excellent, dear sisters and brothers. Okay. If you do not want this background, also you can remove. You can take one simple plain background, and then you can just add your own. Because let me just delete it and show you. Okay, by background, let me just add simple aesthetic one white colored background, right? So what we'll go to the we'll just take this coloring only, change this coloring to something like this, something whitish, right? Now we can just add the graphics in our own ways. Okay. So see here, even if you want the patterns, if you want the fully floral, we can just add this floral to behind the screen like this. And then we can just change it transparency, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, we can just change this transparency, lighten this transparency too much, and see here, it has also a good background that you can give, right? Okay. Come on, make use of each and every aspect that are here, inshallah. You will love it, you will like it actually. You can place this thing, and you can just change its color, because you can just change its color to something like this, or the pinkish color like this, somewhere like this, somewhere like this. It's all up to you, dear sisters and brothers, how you make use of the things that are here. See, if you want to give it a feel like this, the lightish feel, you can give it. Okay, you just have to make it accordingly, whichever way you want, you can make it in the way that you want, right? So now, dear sisters and brothers, let me move ahead with this. Okay, let me just duplicate the same thing and place it here. How to you just have to clip it here, dear sisters and brothers, and you just have to change it, what we say, flip it over, flip horizontal, that's all. And even this one, let me just duplicate it, because if you want to have the same thing, you can just flip it over, that's all. Flip horizontal. That's okay, this is just a simple thing that we have created. Okay. Okay, let me just add floral labels if I want. Labels. Okay. See here we have so many floral labels to write the names of the groom and the bride, we can just make use of this floral label. See here, something like this. You can make use of. Okay, it should match with the content. One important thing, dear sisters and brothers, make it match. Okay, do not put unmatching content, and just feel like it's okay to go with. Please do not put the unmatching content. You can change its color. See here, you can just change the colors as well. Okay, now we'll just write the text. Text should be in, should and must be in. Text should be in the handwriting format, right? Because we are going to write it for the added text box, and we are going to write it for the. Okay, can you all just tell me what did we write for? Okay, we'll just write the wedding of. Wedding of. You know, you have all the labels like save the date, wedding invitation, all of it are present here. You can just move to the elements and see the save the date and more. Okay, so let me just change this to the handwriting. All of this usually I want you all to make it in the handwriting format. Okay, the wedding of. Okay, this looks good. If I want, what I'll do, I'll just duplicate this up only. I'll place this like this. I'll just flip it over. See here what we can do, what changes we can make, because we want two, right? So two to be written, two of it to be written. We'll just increase it like this. Okay. So who and who? Okay. So bride and groom. So we can just have all of it here, dear sisters and brothers. And we'll just write and here. See here. We have a beautiful and here. Okay. We can just write and here. Okay. And this way. And if you want this and, you can place this and instead of that. Who and who. Okay. Bride and groom. Or whichever and you want. So yeah, you have very stylized ands here. See here, if you want the one, just the one, the florals, you will have flowers there. Whatever you want, you can just place it. Okay. So we just have to write bride and groom in the text. So take a text box, add a text, and write the bride name. I'll just write bride only, bride, and then groom name. Okay. For both of it, what you have to do, dear sisters and brothers? You have to give a handwriting look. Okay. Make sure you are going to give a handwriting look, because probably you all have seen the invitation cards. They all are in the handwriting look itself. Bride. Make it bolder. It should be very bold. Bride name and group name. So bride, space, name, enter. Let me just give a groom name. Okay. Bride name and groom name. We are done. We'll just place it here. Okay. You can change this if you want. Change this because I think the text above is same as this one. So we'll just change it to something that is better than that. Okay, this is in the italics. You can change it. Or if you want to change this and, you can change that and as well. Okay, you can change this and to something else. The ands that are better, the better off there. Okay, okay. Then what you all can write, you can write the dates, you can write the venues. Please come at, or we request the present. This one, honor of your presence. We request the pleasure of your company. Who all of the statements are excellent. You can just write whatever you want. What I'll write, request the honor of your presence or pleasure of your company. Request the pleasure of your company to grace a day or uh, company at a wedding, at a wedding, at a nikah ceremony. Nikah. Okay, this should be also in the handwriting. Look, come on. I just want you all to reduce this line spacing, make it a bit smaller. Go to this one and write it a handwriting look. Okay, sire. See which looks better. Previous one was better. Request the pleasure of your company at Anika. Okay, I think this one that is behind can just still reduce that, okay? Because we can reduce our space that is here. Bride name, groom name. This is fine, dear sisters and brothers. So you can just make use of different things to match it here, dear sisters and brothers, please. Okay. Then request the pleasure of your company at your nikah. Then we are just going to write whatever we want. I think we'll just write the date here. What date and time? Date and time. Write date and time, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, I'll just duplicate this off and write 25th May. Okay. Even you can just add the lines and give the look. Okay, if you want to write the dates, date, day, or the in the walima day, or what we said, the reception day, and more. So you just can make use of the 2 to 3 bars like this. For example, you just have to go to the elements and search for the lines. Okay, in the lines you will have so many lines. Just grab some lines. Right, these lines are very important. These lines you just have to place it for the for writing the dates, day, or something like that. If you want to just place those lines and then create it. Right. 25th May is over. Then what we have to write? We have to write the venue, okay? Where is it? And then you can just write thanking you or something like that. Make sure you're keeping it all at the center of the pages, right? Align it well with this one. And we'll just write the venue. And also the day, this one is very important. The timing is important. So I told you to select the timing in different ways. Fine. So we can just write reception follows. Reception follows, or reception to follow after that. Follow. Okay, reception to follow, and this should be also in a beautiful handwritten format. Reception to follow. Let's see what is best for that. I can just arrange the text accordingly. Reception to follow. Let it be in this format. Okay. So this is how you actually make a beautiful. This is just the idea that I have given you, dear sisters and brothers. Now you want this wedding invitation in a format of the video. What you all have to do, you just have to put the animation to each of it. Instead of each of it, you can just select the background and go to the animation and click on the magic animate, and it will search for something that is very best for this one. Okay. Okay. Now you just add the elegant animation and it looks good for all of it, all of the content. And also the timings, dear sisters and brothers. There's the timing here, okay? How much of a timing you want? You want it till 15 seconds, it will go for 15 seconds. Now you want it nasheed along with it or whatever along with it, you can just download it from the from wherever you want, and just can put it inside this by going to the audio options. Or if you do not have audio options, go to the uploads, and in there is a third option, audio. Okay, from there you just can put it. Okay, so we just have to click on it and it will be available on the store. That's all. So this is just a card. We'll just play it up and show it for you. So this is all of the things that we had created. Fine. Okay, this was the first animation that we did. I think for this, you can just play this up and show it for the wait seconds. Okay, it is starting from here. Play it from here. You just have to add the nasheed along with it. That's all. Yeah. So this is a beautiful way of creating the flyers. And also, if you want to add something to it, dear sisters and brothers, add another page. Okay, add another page, or you just have to duplicate the same steps. Okay. You want to make this in the 2 pages. You want to make this in the 2 pages. You can just add half of it here, and also with this for this reception also you can mention reception is this much on this date, and also you can mention the save the date here. Okay, what I'll do, I'll just change join or join our reception also. Join us for reception. Okay, let me show you how to create a multiple cards with a single video in a single video. Join us for reception on next day. Let it be for the next day, 26th May. I'll just delete this up. Venue would be the same, and then we'll add any of the stuff like this. Save the date or whatever you want. Save the date. See, yeah, save the date. You have so many elements that you all can make use of, the assistant brothers. Save the date if you want. You can put the save the date here somewhere. And also, if it's just an ring ceremony or something like that, you can just move to the rings. You will see so many beautiful rings graphics over there. Right? Save the date. You can just place whatever you want. You can place. For example, these are the 2 flyers that you have. When you play this up, it will be like a single video that you have created. Right? Let me just play it up and show you. Okay, the wedding of before this. Okay, so this had an animation. Then after that, after some this, it will give you the animation for the second page. I did not add the animation. You can just add it by your own. You can just go to the animation and magically animate it. You can apply it for the all of the pages also. Okay. So which animation you want? Exaggerated animations apply to all pages. Now let me just play and show you. This way you can create it for the various contents. Dear sisters and brothers, hope you all are finding it excellent to go with how to create your own multiple wedding invitation cards. Also, we have seen, Alhamdulillah. So probably by now you all have understood how we are going to create various aspects, right? So Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, we have learned to create the okay one is a wedding invitation, and then we learned how to create the a party invitation, like just the then opening of a store or something like that. You can just put some aspects for this, like the store itself. For example, I'll just duplicate it up. Okay, this is duplicated. I'll just show you with one of the some things like the store. You have to put some the store behind it, what store you're going to open or something like that. I'll just write the store and see if it's a clothing store, then the clothing store or whatever it is. For example, if it's a supermarket, you have to give it the look of the supermarket there, fine. So you just have to remove this all and place the supermarket in the background. You have to just decrease its opacity, decrease its transparency, then you have to give it a beautiful look, dear sisters and brothers. This was just the simple aspects that I just covered and how I'm showing you how you all can create, okay? And also the opening thing, you'll just write opening here. You will have all of it opening. And if you want the crackers there, if you want something to see a grand opening, you can just write this here instead of that, right? So these are the things that I just wanted to show you all. So you all can create the stuffs very, very beautifully, okay? Do not settle for a lower grade content. Be very specific with your content. Be very design your content very excellently, inshallah. So grand opening, if even if it be in this way, or something even bolder, grand opening. Okay, let it be in this way. So usually we have seen it in this way, right? Usually we see the cards like this. They actually put this in the background and they actually invite you to their grand opening with the something like this, cutting the ribbon and more. You can just put whatever stuffs you want, dear sisters and brothers, and start off and create beautiful content. Okay, it's all up to you. It's all up to you. Fine. So these are the 5 to 6 flyers that we have created just within 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. Yes, alhamdulillah. So moving ahead. So what we did, we decide to create. We have created, alhamdulillah, the event flyers also, the ceremony banners, something like the house opening ceremony or something like that as well. Wedding invitation is also done, alhamdulillah. Okay, let's move ahead. We are okay. Our lesson for today, we have told that we will be learning also the t-shirt designs, right? Okay, Canva offers you even that, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, you will be able to learn. You will be able to even create the mock-up of the t-shirts, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, come on, just write in here somewhere t-shirts and see how beautifully you can design your own t-shirts, customized t-shirts of or t-shirts printed. You know, if you have a business of the t-shirts or something like that, you can create it on your own. See here, you can just design and you can just print your t-shirt. Recently I just thought to gift my nephew a t-shirt of my liking. I mean, he likes to use cars, so what I did, I'll just show you how I design. What you just have to move is you just have to create a design and write t-shirts there. Okay, not to doc, you just have to write the t-shirts there. Fine, click on the create design, write t-shirts. T-shirt. Okay, it will give you the size, no problem. All of the sizes are same, so you'll just select t-shirt size, whichever size you want. Fine. Okay, now whatever you want, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, this was something that I created with the car. He actually likes the car, so I created with the car. And if you want whichever you want, you can just grab that along and you can just create it. Fine. We have so many templates like this. Fine, so many templates like this, and whoever is to offer this, you can just offer it up with that. Fine. So this is how, dear sisters and brothers, you all can create the stuffs very beautifully, inshallah. You can just go through all of this stuff and see how you can just create. For example, you want to create your own personalized t-shirts with the names. Okay, names. Okay, what you'll do, you'll just write the names and have a good typography of the names. That's all. Okay. So let me just create one of it. Add a text box. Okay. If it is a white t-shirt, put a white. If it's a black t-shirt, put a black. Okay. So you can gift your loved ones with this shirts. Okay. I just okay. So now we can just make use of whichever what we say, whichever whichever fonts you want. Fine. Like button and turn. Fine. Okay. More. And I think we will use this one instead. Fire away. No need. If the t-shirt is white, then this looks classy. Okay, whichever you want, you can just make use of. Then the typography is actually very important in the t-shirts. Hope you all know that, right? T-shirt looks good with its beautiful typography. That's all. You will just ungroup it up. Uh, Whatever you want. If you want to add the surname to it, also you can add Umar. And then if you want to add something with that, excited wishes you something. No, this is fine. If you want to add more typography to it, you can just add it all along. Fine. If you want to add some text edited with this, or let me just place. He likes cars. So what I did was I'll just search for the car, place it here. The beautiful ones. Okay. Okay, this is not that perfect, but okay to go with. Fine. Placed it here. Okay, some of the spellings you can add friend, some of the spellings you can make it move backwards. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to write each spelling in U is different, yum is different, A is different, R is different. You can create in that way, and also it's totally your way of doing things, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, so let me just add it like this, hyperwave one. So I think I'll change this font to something straight. Okay, because I want it in something in this manner. Okay, so okay. So what we'll do, we'll just create it in this way that each text is different. So one text let it be forward, one text let it be backward or something like that. It will be totally the typography that matters, dear sisters and brothers over here, right? So what we'll do, we'll just put it like this or somewhere like this. Okay. The color whichever you want. And put a red color itself. But you have to give a good what we say outline to it, fine? Outline to it. Done. First you have to arrange it all perfectly. Done. Okay. What I'll do, I'll just duplicate this and keep it somewhere. And what I'll do, I'll just hollow it up, right? So the fonting should not change. So what I'll do, I'll see the further fontings happen 317, 317, 317. Go. Okay. So this U is just here. So what I'll do, I'll just remove. Okay, there's something called as download option. Okay, that is actually perfect with this thing. Okay. Usually what I do is actually I download the content. I'll just copy it up. I'll just add to another page. Okay. I'll paste it here. I'll download the stuff very separately. To give it a cropping look, it's better to download it. Fine. So I'll just move ahead with this page now. Okay. I'll delete this stuff. So I just downloaded it, right? So I'll just move to the gallery and see where is it appearing. It is here. So we'll just place that up, add to the page. Okay. Now let it be something like this. Increase it in size. Sorry. Okay, let it be like this only. I think it's better not to remove the previous one because we want that as well. Okay, this one is there and this one will take, add to the page. Okay, we'll just change it like this and add it till here. Okay, now let me crop it up. Okay, one mistake that I did was I should not have inverted and downloaded it because I won't get a good cropping out of it. Fine. So for this one, let me change the color to black or white. Okay. So what I wanted to show you actually was it should not have been in a bended manner, what we say the rotated manner, or else it would give a good feel of the color. Fine. Because just see here like this if you want to show. Okay, something like this. Okay, this is all the what we say the techniques that we just use. half of it, let me just give it, because it is actually, because I told you I should not have made it in the rotated manner. If I have taken it in the perfectly straight manner, then it would be good to go with. Okay, something like this if I want. What I'll do, I'll just delete this up and I'll just move it around like this. Delete this as well. Okay, whichever way I want. If I want to give it a cut in this way, this was a cut that I just thought to give. Okay, and also if I want, I'll just duplicate this again. Okay, I'll just place it in such a way that it should look at the bottom only. See here, something like this. And I'll do something called as sending it to backwards and backwards. See here, dear sisters and brothers, this is all your, what we say, your way of doing things. Fine. So if you want it this way, okay, even if you want to make it more, what we say, a transparency, reducing the transparency, you can do it like this. Okay, but do it in your own ways, dear sisters and brothers, fine. And if you want to make it like this is above this and this is below this, you all can do it very perfectly. I just wanted to show you with that, but because this is rotated font, I wasn't able to show it very perfectly, fine. So okay, there's one way of doing things. Something like this or whatever, inshallah, you'll be able to do it. And it's all typography, right? You all hope you all know it very perfectly that it's all called as a typography. Okay. Okay, something like this. If you want to write something else inside that, you can write it. And if you want to give some patches over there on the field or on this one, you can just write it. Patchwork. Let me see if there's some patch. Okay. If you want to give us something like this, the patch on the road, marking on the road. Whatever, dear sisters and brothers, give it all a try. Inshallah, you will find it all excellent with the or something smoky here and there. If you want to give a smoky feel, you just have to change the colors of this. That's all. Okay, if you want it in this way, in the backwards, you can just put it in the gray color and put it to the back, send to the back, send to back, something in this way. Or whatever, dear sisters and brothers. If it doesn't, I think it's not seeming good for me. Let's see, whatever. Okay. Okay, so this is how we just created one stuff with beautiful background. Or if you want, we'll just put it like this, dear sisters and brothers. Put it to the, what we say. Okay, one of the graphically designed, we have just created one t-shirt with that, right? One t-shirt color. If you want, you just can just download it in the PNG format, and now you just have to send it for the a person who is actually printing the t-shirts. Okay, you will get so many such who print this personalized t-shirts for you, for whoever you want to gift, or if you want to make it for yourself or someone, you can just make use of that. Okay, even this kind of business of personalized t-shirts is trending nowadays, fine. Customizing your own this one and giving, customizing your name over there and giving, that is trending nowadays, dear sisters and brothers. So if you want, you can just opt for that business also, if you are into the business, or if you are looking for the business opportunities or ideas. This is one of the ideas, inshallah ta'ala. So come on, let's move ahead. We are left with two topics probably. The next topic that we decided was, just a moment, it is a book cover design. This is also, I told you all, you can just make use of whatever book cover design you want to give. Book cover design, just type in book cover design. You will have so many designs, designs that you can do. These are the templates that I'm showing. You can just create based on your creativity. Fine, improve your English. See, if you're thinking of creating the various kinds of books, you can just go with that. Fine, book cover designs. You have it all in the templates, because you are a pro user, you don't have to worry about all of this stuff. You have it all in the templates. Make 1 to 2 changes, make changes to it or something like that, and create a beautiful book design. See, this is all very easy to go with. See, the future technology, they just have a beautiful background, a good what you say, book name, and in the text matters a lot when you're going with the book design, book cover design. Fine. Even this, if you want, your sisters and brothers, you can just go and write on the Fiverr with this gig. Okay, write this gig and right there we are going to make a what we say we're going to make a book cover, and you can just make use of this pro this designs, and you can just um, add on to or send this to our clients, okay, whichever book they are going to create. And also you can create magazines here. You can just create whatever you want, magazine cover pages. You can create the newspapers here, dear sisters and brothers. You can create infographics here. Just see here, infographics. All of the infos are graphically presented. Infographic posters, probably you have seen all of the info they presented in the format of the what we say, very simple point to point formats. These are called as infographics. Probably you have seen the infographics in various for various purposes, something like the process of salah, process of eid salah, the method of eid salah, something like that. They actually write it in all in the infographics pattern, 1 2 3 4 in the point format. You can just create the infographics also. Probably you have seen the infographics in many areas, right? Many fields. Just see here, dear sisters and brothers, you have various infographics that you can create using the Canva. You can also create websites using the Canva, dear sisters and brothers. You can create a free website also. You can create a website with a paid website also. Okay, let me just write websites, and see here you have millions of websites here. At least 1,000 templates are free for the websites. Now you can just, if you want a specific Islamic websites, you can just write Islamic, or educational website, you can just write education there. Whatever you want, you can just write. And if you want it to particularly to be done in that format, you can just write it in as such. Okay, if you want to write educational websites, you can just put educational websites. If you want a very what we say uh, or very technological websites, you can just add the technological websites also. Okay, now what I'll do, see here, websites by Canva. So what I'll just grab one website, one such website, and I'll show you how to create the website for you. This is one of the area in which you can just grow excellently. Welcome to my classroom. I just grabbed one of the website here. Dear sisters and brothers, look into it, how to create the website. Okay. So there are two options I already told you. One is a free option, one is a purchasing option. Fine. So let me just click on this. So we have a website. It will give you all of the pages, all of the exit page until the exit pages will give you, dear sisters and brothers, here. So this one, you can just write whatever you want. Okay, thing that I just changed all of it. Now you just have to change all of it, and there will be the pages. So you have 9 pages are added. One is the home page, one is the information page, announcement page, links page. All of these are the pages, resource page and all. Okay, so now what I'll do, dear sisters and brothers, is how to launch this website. You can just preview this if you want. Just click on the preview button. If you want to preview this, how this website looks on the mobile phone, it will show you how this website looks on the what we say home page. It shows, you see here, it looks on the home page in this way, or what we say on the browser in this way, links. Okay, and what about the resize on mobile? It can resize it for you on the mobile and show you how it looks on the mobile. See, I'll just show you on the mobile. See here, it will show you how it will look on the mobile. This website will look on the mobile phone. Let me just close it. Now you can just this website, you can just actually take it online. How would you take it online? Let me just show you. There's something called as the okay, I'll just show you what is the thing that is here. Publish this website. There's something called as publish the website, and you can just publish the website as such. Fine. I think there needs to be some changes to publish it because it's not having any changes. So probably this will actually not give me that option. A, B, C, D. Okay, let's see if it's giving me the option. No. There will be an option known as publishing the website. Inshallah, if you can just surf through it, if you find it somewhere, you can just click on it and just see how beautifully it works. How would you like to publish it? You can publish it at the website. Okay. Let's just move through this. If you find it, then that's well and good. If not, that's no problem. Okay. There's an option known as publishing the website. Okay. They actually give it in the format of the what we say in the format of .canva.io. If it's with the .canva, then it will be given free of cost. Okay. But if you are going to choose your own domain name with the .com, with your own .com, then it doesn't gives you the option of what we say. Then it gives you a purchase option. Okay, purchase option. And if you want, you can just publish this website. Fine. So this is how you actually create your own website and directly publish it to the directly publish it to the desired area. Okay. So Alhamdulillah, this was a fetch session for today. We actually have created so many wonderful stuff, dear sisters and brothers. And also, I wanted to show you something called as print with Canva. There is something over here. Just click on the selection of the more and see over here. There is something called as print with Canva. Okay. With the print with Canva, also you can create it. Okay, because this is the publishing site. You do not have that option, and rest assured, inshallah, all of the stuffs works wonderfully, alhamdulillah. So, dear sisters and brothers, this was the session for today. Take care of yourselves, inshallah. See you all in tomorrow's class. Tomorrow we would be learning so much, inshallah. Tomorrow we are going to head on to something very important. And inshallah, tomorrow we are going to have the last but second class, inshallah. And the takmeel will be then after tomorrow, inshallah. So, dear sisters and brothers, be ready to learn more, be ready to grasp the most out of this course, inshallah. Take care of yourselves, inshallah. Meet you all inshallah in tomorrow's class. Jazakumullahu khairan kaseera. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.